We could talk about our camping trip.
We went camping together after we graduated.
We went on a senior trip, which is really common for like, I don't know if it's common everywhere, but like where we're from.
Where we're from, a lot of people do it like the summer, like right after they graduate.
Yeah, like before you move away from all your friends.
Yeah.
Where you cut it. That's where you cut the video. Okay.
It's like a last hurrah, basically.
Yeah, and we went camping.
It was a poor execution of a terrible concept.
Aww. A
Put your heart
happy
out there.
ending.
Put your heart. Your heart. Just your heart.
My whole heart. Nice. We had 5 girls, 2 vehicles, 1 8-person tent. That was not big enough for all 5 of us.
Not. Day 1, the drive there.
She could go first.
I'm in a car with our other friend, who I will not say that she was driving like a maniac because I was encouraging her because it was funny. But she wasn't having a good time driving the other car, and neither were the other 2. They were mad at us.
So I was not happy with the drive there because said to me, I need to go first because I can't follow. So you need to follow me on this 3-hour drive to
It was
the
like
campsite.
one highway too. Like there were no turns. Once we knew everything that we were like, we'd all driven it before until we got on that highway, and then it was just the one highway, so there wasn't like, there shouldn't have been any getting lost.
I just spilled hot chocolate on myself. No, I'm just gonna live in the sticky. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get a napkin.
Where are they?
Oh my god.
Here, no, wait.
Don't look at our secret intent. Pay no mind to the tissues behind the curtain. Okay, so the getting lost thing is me. I don't do directions.
We stopped for lunch.
Yeah.
Bad idea. We should
That
have
was our
starved.
first mistake.
We stopped for lunch and pulled like, there was one turn off the highway. One turn. And we ate and we got gas. And we got back in our car. And me and got out of the parking lot first. And we got onto the highway and we went, there was a stoplight, and we went through because it was green, but they were a little bit behind us and it turned red before they could go through. So we called them immediately, obviously, because we didn't want to get like too far apart, and we were like, hey, we'll drive slow, wait for you to catch up. She was like, yep, we're on the highway, we're on our way, we're coming up behind you.
But I'm stupid because I can drive, but I cannot drive and decide which way to go at the same time. And so was sitting next to me and she was like, okay, so we just need to get back on the highway. And I was like, okay, I can do that. Doodaloo. And I just went straight onto the first sign that I saw that said highway.
Little did she know,
Yeah.
that sign was going north and we were headed south.
We love Bibble.
We stand.
All right.
15 minutes later.
I'm on my way back
miles
home.
an hour. And we get a call that says, hey, we just saw a sign that said the city that we're from.
we live in.
I think we've been going the wrong way the past 15 minutes. So we're gonna turn around. Plus, we were 15 minutes the other direction, so there was like a 30-minute gap between us on a 3-hour drive. This 30-minute gap, and so me and got as close as we could to where we were going, and waited in the most terrifying McDonald's I've ever been to. Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark.
That was good.
Anyway, day 1. Other than that, it was
We
fine.
unpacked.
Yeah, we unpacked and we got our stuff out, and we were fine. We ate and made a fire and didn't kill ourselves.
So I would be like the first one to get up out of bed. I would get out of the tent at like 10, like a pitiful hour for all of us to still be asleep. And I'd make
we didn't
the
get up till
fire.
like noon any day except for you.
Day 2 was the canoe trip.
And so the backstory here is that before we left, I talked to. She was our events coordinator, and everyone else wanted to go canoeing, but little known fact, I'm terrified of falling into like deep water and dying. I didn't want to go. I especially didn't want to go with just if I was her, she, and the only ones who'd ever been canoeing before, and I was like, I'm not into this. I don't want to go. Can I wait at the campsite? And said no.
Yeah, we definitely needed. I say definitely a lot.
So,
Good.
Long story short, I had a panic attack and ruined the canoeing trip for me.
No, she did not ruin it for me. My mom mode activated, and I was like, nope. So we got 2 canoes for 5 girls. So we were in 1 canoe, and they are not experienced canoers. And I think she was at the head of the canoe.
Yeah, she was at the front. She was Miss Nature.
Yeah, and I was steering in the back, but I kept like putting my legs out to like get them in the water because I was hot. And little known fact about me, I'm really susceptible to heat
I wish you'd had a
stroke.
heat stroke on the
Yeah,
canoe.
that would have really topped the adventure off. Cora was between and I. She did not have a paddle because from the moment we set foot in the canoe, she was like in full panic attack mode. It was like I could see her like in
there are
front
pictures of me that they took from the other canoe. They took pictures. You can see my knuckles are white from gripping the sides of the canoe. So
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a cute picture, but like when we look back,
but in front of them, behind me, they look like so happy and fun, and I'm like crying.
breaking the ice on YouTube.
I'm gonna check that in.
Breaking the law.
Let's do that. That should be our real first video. It's just us breaking the law together.
I was having a delightful time until I noticed that Cora was not having a delightful time.
I was keeping it to myself for as long as I could. This was like 2 hours.
Yeah.
We were out there. It was like a 2-hour stretch of river.
It was like several miles that we were supposed to canoe, but when the incident occurred,
we were like halfway through.
Yeah, we were halfway through and we
lost
went warp speed.
Yeah.
To finish so that Cora didn't have to be in the canoe anymore because the water was so high in the river that we were canoeing in that there was no bank for her to walk on. Otherwise, she would have gotten out and lost.
But literally, it was like up to like the trees, and I would have been like walking through the woods, and I didn't want like ticks and snakes to attack me.
So we're paddling along. Cora says to us that she needs to get out of the canoe. And like I said earlier, there was no bank. I saw over on the side there was like just a patch of mud. And I was like, that's it. So I steered us to the patch of mud. And I pulled our canoe up, and Cora immediately like leapt out of the canoe. It was very scary.
Sobbing the whole time.
It was so scary.
It's absolutely sobbing.
And then we dragged in the second canoe with the inexperienced canoes. And they were staying in the canoe for a long time.
You were holding the canoe so it didn't like float away, and I was like as far from the water as I could get, crying my eyes closed. And I do my eyebrows to be even
I can't see.
darker.
But do I look good though?
You look so beautiful. I can't see either.
So you don't know if I look good.
I think you look good.
Then our friend,
she had 1 foot in the canoe and 1 foot in the muddy water. Oh, weird combination. And her foot that's in the mud slips and the canoe tips
and falls.
She falls over completely.
And I will tell you what we thought happened. What we thought happened was that she sprained her ankle.
What we found out happened.
bad.
So when she got home and it didn't get better, for like a few days after that, too, after we got back, it still didn't get better, and she went to the doctor and she had broken her ankle.
So that's good.
But yeah, then after I calmed down, I got back in the canoe and was very angry. That was all we did on day 2, basically.
Yeah, we went back to our campsite, sunburnt and sad. The sad thing is that we made like cute like matching t-shirts. We like made them. We drew little canoes on them.
I should put a picture. The picture from before.
I have the picture. I'll put the picture up. I do look like a hoe in it, but just know that I don't hoe it up normally. It's just that it was hot where we were.
It was really hot.
What did we do on day 3?
Day 3, the cave tours with broken ankle. She hobbled along like a little trooper.
She is a trooper. We toured several caves, and I don't know if you've ever been in a cave, but you have to go down a lot of stairs.
And it's a cave, so you're walking on hard rock. It's not cushiony at all. It's like, it hurts to walk on if you're not injured.
I brought a knee brace and an ankle brace, but I gave it because clearly she needed it more. And she said that evening, she was like, if I didn't have this ankle brace, I probably wouldn't have made it. And we went to the gift shop.
The best part of the whole trip.
It had AC.
Everything's fine.
I got everything done that was due at midnight on Sundays.
I don't think I have anything. I only got one class tomorrow. I got canceled. So.
It's good to be blessed. Cheers.
Cheers. I'll drink to that, Lee.
We went to this place. It was like really scary actually because the parking lot for this, it was like
it's not like the steepest hill. The parking lot was like 90
and you like tumbled out of the car
and the door would like slam as soon as you opened it.
It was so scary.
It was horrifying.
And the other girls, I don't know what's wrong with them, but there was like this zip line thing, but like
it was not.
No, it wasn't a zip line.
It was like
it
the
was
a ski cars, and it took you up, and then you could like slide down the hill.
Big hill on a big slide. I don't do heights. We were like that.
It's a jet.
Rickety.
And then day 4.
We went horseback riding.
I didn't go horseback riding.
I went horseback riding.
The other 4 went horseback riding. I sat in the car.
Yeah.
And read my book, which is what I should have done. Canoe trip.
Told me I don't think I can make it through the 1 hour horseback riding session. So you stay with me and do the half-hour 1 hour horseback riding session. And this girl had to hop on the horse. I think it was her left ankle, and she had to hop on the horse from the left side. Like, they wouldn't let her do it from the other side, so she had to hop on her broken ankle. It was the saddest thing I've ever seen. And then I got on my horse, and we had a great time. And then she had to hop down, and it was the second saddest thing I've ever seen. It's like, I already downloaded your game. I'm not gonna pay money because I don't have any. I'll drink to cheers. We tried to cook everything over an open fire for.
We didn't try. We had to cook everything over an open fire.
I brought a stove.
But we never used it.
We never used it, but I did have a stove and I had lots of extra gas.
I didn't even know that you had a stove. I kind of remember seeing it.
I think everyone else knew I had a stove.
If I did know about it, I don't know if I did, but I was really scared of gas.
But we tried to bake baked potatoes, which I don't know if you've ever made baked potatoes.
But it takes like 3 hours.
It took so long. We almost died.
My favorite thing with the cooking over the open fire is you got up before the other 3 of us, and you guys were making, it was for breakfast, you were making the like chopped up like potato hash browns.
We were making hash browns.
And I went over, they had the like skillet over the fire already, but there were potatoes in it, and I looked over and the oil was about to burst into flames, so I like grabbed it and pulled it off. And I was like, why did you put oil on it?
We don't know how to cook. We don't know. We just wanted to make hash browns for our friends. We were trying to make breakfast burritos for the people we love. And every time I walk by the mirror, I say, I hate you, and then I throw up a peace sign.
She does. There's a mirror like just past the foot of my bed, and it's horrifying every morning. I wake up to her being like, I hate you.
One day it rained, and our campsite was across
some nasty Boy Scouts.
Yeah, from Boy Scouts, and the Boy Scouts went out on a
cave tour,
and they left all of their junk out. And Boy Scouts, I hope you hear this. And we were like, oh. They were like our age. They were like a little younger than us.
Yeah, except for the 2 leaders.
Yeah, the 2 leaders
who also left their stuff everywhere.
Yeah, they left their stuff out, and we were like, oh my god, like
we
all
can't
this
let their
Boy Scout stuff.
Because it was like there was like clothes and sleeping bags in their chairs.
Their backpacks. Their like
there was
bike helmets.
Yeah, like everything was out. The only thing in their tents was like
And their tents weren't covered. They
Yeah,
didn't
they
have
didn't have
the
their
rain
rain
covers. We had our rain cover on.
Yeah, what did we do? We put as much stuff as we could inside, and then we used the couple blankets that were out to cover the tents.
We used, actually, I used
Did you
my...
use ours?
I used our stuff. I used my stuff and, like,
We used,
my rain
I know we
ponchos
used something. Yeah, we did use our rain ponchos.
to cover their stuff up.
We felt bad. Because they weren't there. There was no one there to put anything back. They'd left
Yeah.
already before it started raining.
And then after they got back, after the rain had ended, and they noticed that we had like all our junk over there, we went to like collect our stuff, and we were like, yeah, sorry for like touching your stuff, but like it was getting soaked. And they were like, they were so embarrassed. They were right across, they were like 10 feet away from us, and they heard us like trying to make the baked potatoes for 3 hours, and they knew that we were all stupid. Yeah, they apologized, and they were like, we're the Boy Scouts, and we should have, like, our motto was, I don't know what their motto
It's
is.
like be prepared or something.
Their motto was literally be prepared. Don't
No,
add
it's
us Boy
not
Scouts.
that.
We don't
but
know what it is, but
they're supposed to be prepared because they're Boy Scouts.
and they bought us popsicles, and some of the, like, I think they were probably high schoolers, I don't know, we were too old for them. Some of them came over, and they were like, you want to go play truth or dare in the woods with us? And we were like, ugh, no. We were like, actually, we're gonna go to bed now. We literally said we're gonna go to bed, and then we literally went to bed at like 9. We were like, we told these
The
boys.
sun wasn't even fully set. We were like, we gotta go to sleep.
Yeah. All in all, that was like minute for minute a recap of what actually happened on our camping.
Yeah, none of us had ever been like on our own like that before.
Yeah. So it was like a lot for all of us to like try and look out for each other and also like be independent. But that was our camping trip.
Mm-hmm.
I was on Omegle this one time. And if you're too young for Omegle, you need to get off our channel.
Please click away. This is PG-13.
I was on Omegle one time at our friend M's house. I don't want her to know that I'm talking smack about her. No, I was on Omegle at our friend's house, and did I mention we were in middle school? We were in middle school.
Did you just say her name anyway?
Yeah. We were in middle school on Omegle, and we were on Omegle like really late. Her mom didn't know about it, so it was pretty risque. And there were these 2 other girls that we like know that were there as well. And late at night, we got in a chat, in like a video chat, with these 2 guys from like Sweden, and they were like high schoolers, and we were in middle school, and we talked to them for like 2 hours, and they I had like, mom like loves her more than any parent should ever love their child, and I had like a sippy cup that his mom like poured up for me.
You know, those like middle school sippy cups.
Yeah, she didn't want us to spill anything in the computer room.
But anyway,
So I had a sippy cup with milk in it, and I was drinking it, and one of the Swedish guys was like, what you drinking? Like I was like drinking alcohol in middle school or something. And I was like, oh, it's milk. And he was like, oh, that's way too spicy for me. And ever since then, I've always referred to milk as spicy. And I'm glad that I was able to share that with you. That's a tidbit about me.
but little known fact, I'm terrified of water. So I didn't want to go.